I don't understand. Why don't you just be in a video with me?
Because I'm nervous.
Well, it's all right. It's all right to be nervous, but it's no big deal. We're just gonna cook together. I mean, we do it all the time when we're not on camera. So what's the big deal?
Yeah, but it's different because everybody's gonna see it.
So what? It's fun. We could do it together. It'd be something nice. Like we could do this on camera together. It'd be cool.
Well, maybe. Okay, maybe.
Maybe.
All right, I will.
Will you? Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm here with a very special guest of mine. This is my bride, Maria, making her YouTube debut, and you can tell she's a little bit nervous, so we're gonna have to egg her on here a little bit. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. This is good.
Stop.
We've been together for 24 years, and Maria and I, what we love to do together is to cook. I went on a keto diet, and I'm still very low carb, and I had to come up with a bunch of different recipes to adjust to my new diet/lifestyle. And let me just say again that I did this with the supervision of a nutritionist. So if you ever go on a diet, especially a keto diet, you really should see someone who's an expert. Your body could react in a very odd way when you start changing its intake so dramatically. But anyway, so one of the things that I came up with, actually my nutritionist came up with, was a chocolate dessert called a fat bomb. Now, fat bombs are really, really delicious, but they're very low in carbs and they're very low in sweetness. So I'm actually gonna show you today how to make these fat bombs.
They're so good.
They are really good. But you gotta understand, if you like chocolate and you like your chocolate a little bit sweet, I'm gonna give you the recipe on my website. And on that recipe, there will be monk fruit sweetener added to the recipe. We are not gonna use monk fruit sweetener today because you don't like it sweet.
Yeah, I don't want it sweet. I haven't had chocolate since I was 13, but now I'm very addicted to these fat bombs.
They are really, really good. So it's a really simple recipe. The most important thing is that you have to weigh everything out.
Okay.
So we're gonna start out by zeroing our scale over here, turning it on. And then you put this on there and press zero so that it's zeroed.
Right, okay.
Is it zero?
Yes.
The first ingredient that you're gonna add is 3.5 ounces of Kerrygold butter.
I have to learn your cutting tips. 3 ounces.
Okay, great. So we're gonna add that to our double boiler here. We got the hot water boiling on the, oof, that's hot.
Okay, that's hot.
Put that right on there.
Okay.
We're gonna add, I've already weighed this out. This is 5.5 ounces of coconut oil. We used this organic coconut oil from Costco. Add that to there. This is Lily's dark chocolate. It's a baking chocolate that I purchased from Amazon. The link to it is down below. This is made with stevia, so it has a significantly less amount of carbohydrates in it than regular chocolate. And to this, we're gonna add 9 ounces.
Okay.
So you wanna zero that out?
Sure. Okay,
It is
zero,
great.
yeah.
Drop.
Should be 9 ounces.
It's a 9-ounce pack.
9.1.
All right, we'll take a little extra, that's fine. You could eat that. You eat it. Eat it.
Okay.
All right, fine. But we're not gonna add it to this until the coconut oil and the butter is fully dissolved.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
You want me to do that?
Sure. Just watch the steam coming out of the sides.
Yeah,
it's really hot.
It's really, really hot. The chocolate's good. I can't believe I'm eating chocolate now.
I know, it's been how long?
A long time, 23 years.
You were like allergic to it when you were a kid, right?
Not allergic, it would make me break out. And the dermatologist always said that chocolate doesn't affect your skin. But I know for sure that when I ate chocolate, I broke out.
Well, you have beautiful skin.
Thank you. But I did stop eating it, but these are so good. And I noticed one thing, they don't make me break out.
Well, maybe, it was the excessive sugar in it. Maybe it was the sugar that did it.
I don't know, maybe the kind of chocolate, I'm not sure.
I don't know. Well, that's melted enough now.
Okay.
You could add the chocolate chips right to that.
Okay.
So the next ingredient that we're gonna add here is organic peanut butter. And
I like peanut butter.
yeah, so let's zero out our bowl here now.
Okay.
It's a 1-to-1 ratio, so 9 ounces of peanut butter.
9. 8.9. 9.
Okay, great. Let's add that to here. You can dump that in there, use this so you don't burn yourself. I'm gonna grab a whisk. Now, the great thing about this dish is that it's really, really easy. You familiar with my pita scale?
Yes.
So the pita scale is a scale on 1 to 10 as far as if it's a pain in the or not. So this is, I would give this a 1 on the pita scale.
This is really very easy.
Right. But the hardest part to this is the peanut butter, like getting that to
You got it?
dissolve. So I'm gonna use a whisk for that.
Okay.
And while I'm whisking this into the mix, what I'd like you to do is go to the refrigerator and I need you to grab the mascarpone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And to this, we're just gonna add 4.5 ounces of mascarpone.
4.5.
4.5 ounces, yep. It's the last one that goes in.
Perfect. Dump it all in there?
Sure.
Okay.
You can add anything you want to this. In the past, I've added hemp seed. You can add peanuts to this. You could add crushed almonds to this. You could add whatever you'd like. Because it's the season for it, and I think it's a great addition, I add sprouted pumpkin seeds, organic pumpkin seeds. To this, I would add a cup of sprouted pumpkin seeds.
Okay.
You want to grab that?
Sure. One cup.
1 cup. So now look how nice and silky and creamy this is. See how it's all mixed together nicely? Yeah, give that a try.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Great. Now you're just gonna stir your pumpkin seeds into it.
Okay. Little by, like,
Just
not
dump it
all
in.
clumpy.
Just dump it in.
But what if it clumps together?
They're not.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Because we're gonna stir this as we pour it into the mix, into the form.
Okay.
Because otherwise the pumpkin seeds will sink to the bottom. That's it. It's done.
That's
So
easy.
now we're just gonna, it is, it's really easy.
Okay.
So now we're gonna pour it into the form, and that's it. So we have everything mixed in here together, and I purchased this, it's like a mold from Amazon. I'll put a link to it down below. It's definitely more chocolate than this can hold. If you don't wanna buy a mold, you can take a baking pan like this one, and you could put a sill pad on it, or if you want, you could just put parchment paper on it. And when this gets cold in the refrigerator, you could just break it into pieces and put it in a Ziploc bag. So we're gonna do both. And this is the part where I know you hate me in the kitchen because I make a giant mess, but as you pour this, you just kind of have to stir it.
Do you want me to keep stirring it and you
Well,
pour
I mean,
it?
I'm stirring it
While you're doing it.
while I'm doing
Okay.
it. So it's kind of like that. You just want to fill each one to the top.
Oh, that looks good. I can't wait to eat it.
So good.
It's very good.
You know, I don't make a mess ever, right?
Well,
I don't understand why you're laughing.
it's okay.
So as you pour it and you go back for more, give it a nice little stir because you want to have an even amount of pumpkin seeds or hemp seeds or almonds, whatever you want in there.
Almonds would be good in there.
Almonds would be good in this. You could put anything you want. You know, it would be really fantastic in this. And like it's so low carb and it's perfect. Macadamia nuts would be sick in this.
That would be.
It holds a lot more than I thought it would. Like I'm really surprised.
The cubes, you mean?
Yeah.
They're good. They're not that.
I didn't think I didn't think I had to get a ladle in each one. I mean, this is also a real fun project with the kids, you know? For
What kids?
I mean, we don't have kids now, but I mean, if you had kids.
Just kidding.
You know, especially around Halloween or, you know.
Yeah, this is.
They make a really, especially around the holidays, you know what you could do? I mean, if you wanted to, you could, if you didn't mind the sugar, you could put crushed up candy canes on it and make like a peppermint bark. Or you could buy peppermint oil and add it to this and you won't have all that extra sugar, which is kind of cool.
But the peppermint candy cane makes it look really festive.
It does.
That one, yeah.
Maybe we should splurge over the holidays.
We actually do have kids, but they're adults.
And they're adults.
Okay.
Empty nestas. All right, now the rest we're gonna pour directly onto the sill pad.
It makes a lot.
It does. Well, you have 9 ounces and 9 ounces, right?
Right.
You have 5.5 ounces and 3 ounces and 4.5 ounces. You're almost up to 2 pounds of chocolate. Get it all out of there. And then you could just leave it like that. You don't even have to move it around. If you want to have a little bit of height.
Okay.
If you want to flatten it out a little bit, you can just do that. This just goes in the freezer. In an hour from now, not even an hour from now, it's done. That, you just break up. That, you just eat.
Very easy.
Very easy.
And excellent.
Let's pop it in the freezer.
It's okay. I can't wait to try this.
I know, it's really good. I can't wait.
They're very addicting. Oh, it smells so good.
So these were in the freezer for about an hour. They get hard really, really fast, but they also get soft really, really fast. So they melt. So you really don't want to keep these out too long. Basically, you want to take a piece, and even if you notice that if you keep it in your hand, like it melts really quickly. But these look like they hardened up pretty nicely.
They look great.
Yeah. It's a nice little treat.
Great.
Are you gonna give it a try, or?
Of course.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, so good.
These are really good.
All right, delicious.
I can't believe I'm eating chocolate.
Put them in a Ziploc bag, keep them in the freezer. If you didn't feel like buying a silicone mold, this is what we did. We used a Silpat. Got your big piece of chocolate over here. Just break it up. Pieces that are manageable, pieces that you like.
I'm gonna try this too.
Okay, why not?
Because it's a little thinner. That's good.
Cheers. Go to my website,
Very good.
awarehoussechef.com. Download that recipe. Delicious. Give that a try. Like I said, if you like a little bit sweeter, you can add that monk fruit to it.
Perfect.
I leave it just the way it is, but some people like their chocolate sweeter. And the monk fruit extract will make it sweeter and not add too many calories to it. I want to thank my beautiful bride
Oh, thank you.
for being on my show. Please tune in. Please hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching.